Hey man, how's your movie going?
I know, I know. This is a surprise episode. I know already. It is a surprise episode. It's kind of a surprise to me too. Um, I wanted to do a music episode, and I even didn't announce it that it was going to be today. I thought it would be next week. And when I did announce it, I announced it was going to be an hour later, but it's an hour earlier, but I'll still go to the same time. And I was bored. I wanted to do music. I was just dying to do music. So, anyways, and I'll give you guys a little update on the movie as well. And again, I'm hoping you guys can tell me if you'll be able to hear the music. Here's how it's going to work. So, I have a bunch of music recorded for The Full Fungus, which is the animated feature that I'm working on. and I'm in the process of recording some more music. I usually go kind of in swings. Like I'll do a big swing where um, I'll do like the drawing, I'll do the designing and stuff like that. I'll do the animating, and then I go through a big swing where I do the music. Right now, I'm not in the music swing, but I'm looking forward to getting back into it, and so this is a good opportunity. I'll give you guys a quick update too. The recorded audio this week with Charlie Rossman, uh, I have about 3/4 of his lines are done now, about 3/4, and they came out great. I can't. I audio edited them today, all day. This morning, I woke up early and I did all the editing. Um, this film will also uh, have a cameo from characters that have been in my previous films, named Officer Bill and Officer Mike, or Officer Bill and Officer Perez will have a cameo in this film. And yeah, that's about it. I really need to get a glass of water, so I'm thinking at the beginning of this episode, I'm going to show you guys. Let's see here. I'm going to show you guys a little. How about a little commercial? How about that? How about that? Yeah, I think you guys would like that. Let's see. Or a little preview. How about we do a little movie preview of something? Let's see. You know what? Let's go way back and play the preview to Revengeance. You guys, this is an oldie but a goodie. Here we go. And I'm going to go grab some water.
My name's Rod Rossi, the one-man posse, and I'd like to tell you a little story. It's about a girl, a guy, and a stolen bag, and one bounty hunter who's probably gonna die a horrific death.
I've done some bad things, Miss Candy.
I know. You've done some of them to me.
Anyways, that was the preview to Revengeance, and Christopher Runciman joined us. Hello, hot ding dang do. That's a great opening of Revengeance. Thank you. Revengeance, for for those of you that don't know, is a film I did with Bill Plimpton. Came out in 2017, 18, I don't know. And is available, I believe it's on Amazon still, and your fine video stores if they exist. And it's awesome. Bill Plimpton animated it and co-directed it, and we had a good time. And the music that you heard, the beat, the drums were done by Counterclockwise, Deacon Burns, and the music, the guitar and the keyboard were done by me. Hey, Dee Dee joined us. Hello, Dee Dee. This is a surprise episode. I know it's a surprise to me. By the way, some of you that know me, especially those of you who know me a while, especially Corey Kerr, because he's worked with me, know that I'm not bad at planning things out. I can plan things out and follow through, but I'm also very chaotic when it comes to like plans, like as far as creative stuff, because I get a whim and then I just kind of like follow that. And then, like, for example, this was supposed to be, I was going to do this stream next week, and I decided to do it originally on a Sunday. And then I said, well, why wait till Sunday? I could do it Saturday. So I was going to do it Saturday at 7 p.m. Pacific. And then 6 p.m. came around, and I'm like, I got nothing to do for an hour. Why not just do it now? So anyways, there's how that happened. So, okay, I'm going to test something out. I have my AKM 320 keyboard. It's a little keyboard. It's a little MIDI keyboard. And I want to know if you guys can hear this. Tell me if you can hear this music. Ready? Let me turn it up. Can you hear that? Give me a yay or nay in the comments. Okay, hear it great. I've got my microphone plugged in here as I'm just singing along with you. That's all I know. You are a modern day Burt Bacharach. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So here, I'm going to share a window with you guys. I'm using a program called Logic X, and it looks like a little something like this. There you go. And okay, so you can see it. So here's how it works. I've already opened up a track. I'm opened up a brand new track. The only trouble is it's going to be hard to see the comments. So give me a second here. I'm going to open up my phone and look at the comments on my phone. I didn't even think about that because I don't like to think mainly about anything. All right, I can kind of, can I see the comments there? Yes, I can see the live chat. All right, so I'll try and keep up with the live chat. It's gonna be different. I'll put it right here. Okay, so I'm gonna get in my Burt Bacharach mode in a second. All right, we're good. So, and you guys can see the music. Can you see the mouse? I don't know if you can see the mouse or the cursor, but anyways, I think you can see the cursor. Well, anyways, here's how it works. See, there's 4 tracks right now. There's 4 tracks of electric piano, but this program that I'm using has a ton of instruments. You can see here. Well, somebody let me know. Can you see my cursor? Can you see the cursor moving? Let's do a cover of Mandy. Yes. Okay. Christopher. Okay. Dee Dee, Christopher, can you guys see the cursor moving? Yeah, can or can? Somebody let me know. I think the chat's delayed. Hang on. I'm going to wait here till you answer me. Chris says, You are cursing. Okay, but does that mean yes, you could see it? Yes. Yes. Lol. Yes. Okay. Thank God. Okay, I can proceed now. I feel like a school teacher right now. I'm getting it's revenge on me for me being you. Okay. All right. Here's how it works. These are 4 tracks. I can change the instrument. Like right now, this is classic piano, electric piano. By the way, you're going to get very bored. This is going to be a 2-hour session. The time flies when I'm recording, and usually in 2 hours I can record a couple of songs. But this one I don't know if I'm going to do 1 or 2, but you're going to hear like me have to play the whole song and then play another instrument the whole song. So hang tight. All right, this is going to be like Let It Be, except I'm going to argue with myself. So I don't think I'll play it any way you want, Jim. Just tell me how you want me to play it. I'll play it that way, Jim. But I'll tell you how to play it if you'd only play it the way I tell you. All right. So you can change the instruments here. Okay, so we're going to just mess with something. I have electric piano, and then this one is the drum kit. You can pick different styles. This drum kit's called Bluebird. Okay. All right. Hang tight real quick because you can't see the keyboard. This is really tricky now. If I do it that way, I can't see it, but all right. All right, let's figure this out. Oh, wait, hang tight. I want the setup is optimized. So I'm going to use the box that my keyboard is in. I'm going to put it up here. That way I only have to bend the screen like that, and I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so that's better. See, this is why the show is going to be 2 hours. Okay, so this is Bluebird. So if I wanted to do a beat, I can go. Find the bass drum. So I'm just going to do that. Now I'm going to turn the metronome off. Okay, and I'm going to try and record it. All right. Give me positive affirmation if you guys can hear everything. Okay. Okay. See if I want to use that kit or if I want to use another kit. Let's try this kit, Manchester. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to record a loop, like record a few measures and then loop it. Okay. Tapping on tabletop. Okay, here we go. Now that's the metronome, but let's try to use it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it might be off, but let me hear. My timing might be off a tad, a wee bit. This is difficult to navigate, kids. Fun. Okay, now there's a thing called quantization. I'm going to show you now. Go here. Here to the track, and or one, is it? Yeah, it's there. And where is it? Is it here? Quantize off. Let's put the quantization at, try it at 16 notes. Let's see if that works. 16. Let's see if it tightens up the beat. I don't know. Okay. Okay, let's see This damn keyboard is in my way. Okay, let's see. Move it here to the beginning. I don't know if that's going to work. Let's move it here to the. Let's see if that still messes anything up. Okay, now I'm going to try and loop it. I don't know if this is going to work, but let's see. I put another one there, another one there, another one. Just keep doing that. Okay. If it works once, it'll work the whole way through. I just copied and pasted that beat. Let's see if it, on the little mark right here, let's see if it matches. See, this is fun. I don't know. Yeah, it worked. Okay, I got lucky. Okay, so I guess we're going to do electric piano. I don't have any idea what I'm going to play. Okay, I'm just going to make up chords. Don't worry, I'm not keeping it. Just messing with it. See that metronome's off already, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn the metronome off while we record. Okay. Let's just mess around. And I can change the instrument later too if I want. You might do this in the movie, and you might not. I don't know. The big switch. The big switch. But we'll keep it up to there. Cut it there. Okay, I want to see if the timing's on. How you guys doing out there? How's everybody doing? Make sure you drink up. I wish I could read the comments better. Zoinks. It's like a ghost. Trash ghost. Okay, I wish I had a better interface. Interface? I just met her. I want to see if the timing keeps up or if the computer sometimes it gets thrown off a little bit, and I blame the computer. Pretend I'm playing. Here's where the switch will come up. Yeah, too happy. Mm-hmm. Keep it simple like that, and then okay. I had it. No. Yes. Okay. Yes. Why not? Why not? Why not? 1, 2. Okay. Let's read what the comments are saying. What are the comments saying about this? Hold on. All right. So at least I know it works, right? And you guys can hear it, okay, right? Everybody can hear it? Okay, I get it. Look like you were doing Wednesday Addams dance moves, Jim. Yeah. Okay, that's an old comment too. So sorry, guys. It is so hard to read the comments because I can't see my screen because I see what you're seeing, so I can't see the comments. Although, I wonder if I could just use that screen, maybe. Maybe I can. Hang on. Let's see something here. Yeah. Show chat. Okay. I can't see the comments if I do that. Okay. Yeah, right. All right now. Okay. I'm going to have to do this. Hang on. Okay. All right. So I'm going to try and copy and paste that bit that I just did. Okay. And I'll try to work faster. Now you guys got the idea of what I'm doing. And I'm going to try and be a real smart guy and do like this. I don't know if this is going to work. But because it was such a weird first chord that I did, I don't want to figure it out. So I'm going to try something. I'll let that beat go. Okay, and I hope and pray that this works, because it may not. Wait, hold on. Try it again. Take two. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, a little bit off. Let's move it over a little bit. Back a little bit. It's very awkward. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that works. By the way, I use these programs all wrong. There's better ways to do it, but okay. Yeah, let's see if the next part matches up. Yeah. And watch this madness. I'm going to copy this. I hope this works. Wait. Let's see if it comes out again. One more time. See if I can get away with it. Oops. Because if it worked, then we're going to be very happy. Okay, now, let me go to the chat. And Trash Ghost said, if we talk like this, and that's the first thing I saw. So Trash Ghost, you just named the song. It's going to be called If We Talk Like This. So I'm going to save this. Save as If We Talk Like This. That's the name of the song. Thank you, Trash Ghost. Yeah, you get writing credit. Yeah, I'm writing credit. Mm-hmm. All right, I have it saved, so I can screw with it now. So one of the cool things, I could change the beat if I want. The drum sound. I could go. I could go electronic if I want, but let's just try this. Let's try Motown Revisited. Let's see what it sounds like that. I kind of like it. Okay. And yes, there are mess ups in the song, but okay. You can fix them later or not. Here's what we do, by the way. None of the instruments are mixed either. I can go to the electric piano and I'll change that too while I'm at it, because I can. Saved it. Let's try. Ooh, what's this? No. 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 Maybe. That's a hard one though. Let's just try that. Let's try this one. I don't know. I'm sold. We got it. Just jump into your comments real quick. All right. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do right now? Right about now? I'm going to play me a commercial because I'm going to go grab my iPad so I could read your comments better, because I can't read them on the phone because the phone's comments are tiny and it's hurting my feelings. So let's watch a trailer for All That Glitters. How about that?
Do you know who I am? I'm the woman that's going to put you away for a long, 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 long time.
Hey, CJ!
Yes, Uncle Max.
Arrested Naughty Boy.
Yes, Uncle Max.
Naughty Boy Swanson, the bad boy rapper, has been arrested once again for some underage entertainment.
Please forgive. I overhear you say you have much problem finding new music group. I know perfect group for you. I am DJ in rap group. It gangster rap. You like very much.
What's this I hear about another group? I'm Naughty Boy Swanson, baby. The biggest rapper on the planet.
We offer you a sweet deal. Check it out, bro. We let you represent Dollar Money, and you work for us. Part of family, and family shares everything, including all rights to Naughty Boy contracts. Can you believe it, bro? Almost too good to be true.
Were you kidding?
Does Gorby look like he's kidding to you?
Hey, yo, CJ, you gotta chill. You got Danny Fingerman at law here.
I feel like I'm going to throw up.
I'll see you in court, Jerome. Wear something pretty.
Okay, now I got a way now to do it now. Okay, I can see your comments a little bit better. They're probably a little bit delayed, but Thank you, Dee Dee. You know what? It's hard to do. It's hard to show your comments because let's just go through some of them now. Thank you, Trash Ghost. This one is a classic. Every character is so unique. Thank you. Christopher says, I want to put this song on and offend my mother. Yeah. Salty Snacks had asked if lowercase was whispering. Yes, it always is. We always whisper everything we say. Okay, and Chris says, just keep that hot jam sauce up there, Jim. I'm getting some more dancer size up. Okay. And here's the classic. If we talk like this, because Dee Dee was saying, do caps help you, Jim? It does help. Thanks. So when I'm in the window of playing the music, my full screen is what you guys are seeing. I'm not seeing any. I can't see the comments. So there's that. But now I can see the comments over here to the side a little bit better. But only thing is I can't post them while I'm playing because I'm in another window. It's all technology. It's all technology. All right, so let's go back. Let's go back to here. Hang on. Okay. All right, now we're ready for another instrument. So I guess we could go with bass. Let's go with there's a Liverpool bass. Just like Paul McCartney used to play. Now, I do have a bass guitar. This is how you play it. This. But I can't plug it in right now and play it. So we're going to do all keyboard today. So there's that. There is that. So, which is okay. It'll sound clear. So I'm gonna do a little test run and see what the bass might sound like. We're gonna move fast now. Can you feel the bass? Can you hear the bass, by the way? Dee Dee asks a very good question, by the way. She says, am I trying to work out a specific sequence from the movie? No. I just sat down, just started making music that I think will fit in the movie. So, okay, good. You guys can, says, yes, feeling the bass. Thank you. I'm trying very hard not to accidentally close the entire window for this. So no, this isn't for a specific sequence, but I want it to fit in the feel of the movie. What I'm noticing with All That Glitters is, so if for those of you that don't know, it's a lot of the movie is about this jazz, legendary late jazz composer named Mink Fungus, who was really, really big in the late 50s, 60s, and the 70s. And when I do his music, it's very, there's not a lot of effect on it. It's just piano, saxophone, bass, drums, just jazz stuff. But the soundtrack to the movie, I'm adding a lot of reverb on a lot of the things. Like this song that I'm doing now will have a lot of reverb on it, and it's just giving it a real layered feel. It's a different feel from Mink Fungus's music, but it also has a jazzy feel to it. It's very, very, very complicated. So, all right. I'm gonna now I forgot the notes. Thanks, guys. I I think. Okay. I'm going to take this all the way to that little chorus part. And here we go. You can't hear my voice. I'm sorry, kids. I just want to make sure before I record a whole long session, I just want to make sure the quantization is still on. And then I'll do the whole thing. Because sometimes it throws it off. It's okay. All right. It's all right. Sorry, I'm going to record the bass again. If you weren't here, I would do it. So why not? And here we go. Damn you. Sorry. That was me. That was me. It was on me. That was me. That was me. Again, that was me. 1, 2, okay. Here we go. Take 27. We'll cut the rest in. And yes, I know there's a little bit of mess ups, but I'll fix it. Who cares? I'm not getting paid for this, baby. All right. And then the next round through, I'll try to play the whole thing through because I don't know what I'm going to play in the next part yet. But once I figure that out, I'll try and play the rest of the song. And I'll fix these little mess ups later. That wasn't me, that was the thing. Okay, I got to figure out what I'm going to play here. Okay, I need the 2 notes. Okay, now that I got those, I know where to go. I know where to go. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. song is over now. It'll fade out by now. It's a weird bass. It has this weird drag to it. I can change it later. This is part where Crips raps. And Gary does a battle rap with Crips. All right, I can change the bass sound later. That's not a problem. I just don't know if the quantization will be on. Let's see if any. I'm not missing anything too, but yeah. I like this comment. I do. It's easy to imagine scenes playing out with these little sound bites. Yeah. All right, and then lastly, I'm just gonna go straight into it because I'm gonna add another instrument. Okay, strings. Strings. Everyone likes strings. Okay. Quite loud. And I haven't mixed anything or done anything like that yet. Although I am going to put reverb on this just so I can hear it. So this is dry. And then you go to here and you go like all these different effects. Delays, silver verb. I like silver verb. Reverb. But look, you can add more reverb. I'll probably put 2 layers of strings, probably. All right, so here we go. I'm going to just mess about and play along and blah, blah, blah. I'm not recording yet. Gonna do the verse. And then add some string thread, string cheese. Everything will be mixed down too, and it will, you know. That was good. Then the strings go. Read the comments. parts. You didn't even sign up for this, did you? You thought this was going to be fun. But we did put that in Quincy episode. It'll fade out. Okay. Anyways, that's strings number 1. Dee Dee says, I bet Christopher can think of lots of stuff to draw while listening to these. Yeah, but at the end, he probably his pencil went like that. I think the most poignant comment of the night is this one. String. Yes. I know what she meant. She meant that strong part. She meant that string part. But it is, the string part was strong part. It was strong. And one more from Dee Dee. She says, like, Fam went to see the John Williams outdoor concert not long ago. All his movie compositions. What was he thinking of while making all those pieces? I don't know how John Williams thinks, but finally I was locked out of comments. I didn't lock you out, Chris. I don't know how. Welcome back, Chris. Is there a secret moderator that I don't know about? Okay, I'm gonna continue. So what I'm gonna do, create a duplicate track. I already saved this, so in case it crashes. And let's find more instruments. Kensington. This is like a violin section. Yeah, it's very elegant. Okay, but I want something a little bit more. Yeah, this is very royal. No. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna use one of those. I'm going to put massive reverb on it so that it sounds a little bit more washy while I play it. By the way, there's so many mess ups and stuff in the song, and yeah, and I'll fix some of them, but not much of them. Thank you guys for tuning in for doing this, because normally I'd be doing this by myself, and I never ever claim that recording is fun for anyone else but me. So there you go. All right. I know everything sounds really overwhelming, but trust me. Just trust me. I don't know why. Okay, 1 second. I'm going to change my mind on something. I'm going to go, I like that part I played, but we're going to go with the piano here instead of a Steinway. Let's see if this works. Wait, what was I doing? I was going. I like songs that have parts that like are little like layers. Kraftwerk does that. Depeche Mode do that. There's a lot of artists that do that. They layer parts that are like little. Man, work me not. Let's see. Try it. Let's see if I can just play the whole thing. Everything's going crazy in front of us. Okay. And then I'm going to change them up. Enough. Yes, it is elevator music. I know. All right. And I'm going to change up some instrumentation too. Dee Dee said I like the music in the fog. I'm going to go backwards. Also find John Carpenter's sound are not a strength for his films. Way too synthy. I don't even know synthy is. Maybe different music makes all the difference for sure. Yeah. Let's see here. All right. We're almost at the end of this. Almost, but here's what I like to do though. Okay, so the strings, like I said, I haven't produced this yet. I'm gonna turn the strings way down. Trick we do in the industry. I'm going to duplicate this track. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to copy everything on this track and pray. And just pray. I don't know if it worked. I don't think it worked. Okay. Copy everything on this track and paste it to another track here. Right there, right there, right there. All right. Okay. And then I'm gonna solo this and change the instrument. And you might go, wow, that is so cool. Why not? Let's try that. All right. I just want to hear how it sounds together. And then I'm going to do something like, where the hell did it go? Okay, something like this. It's really weird. I don't know if you can see my arms like this, working over my keyboard, trying to do a. Let's do this. Let's drown it in reverb so it's not so strong. When in doubt, drown in reverb. Oh, here, let's try this. It's the interface that's killing me, folks. Okay, I'm reading, laughing at some of the comments. Rock out the triangle, Jim. Okay, I don't remember that. Okay, I'm about to end this song soon. But before I do, there's something I got to put because it is the full fungus. I'm going to add a track. New track, new audio track, new software track. We're going to go give some sax appeal. Now you know what I'm gonna do. This is gonna totally jazzercise it out, baby. I'm laughing hysterically because I think it's great. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna add the, because that's what we do. I don't even know the notes I'm in. Get ready for some jazzercise. Would help if I turn the track on. Would help. Wait, where did the echo go? Uh-oh. Hold on. Sorry, kids. When you play with reverb. Here we go. All right, I'll mess with this later, but here we go. Big finish. Feel the yacht. No idea where I'm going. Enough. All right, enough instruments. Okay, enough instruments. We've had enough. Let's get a little bit more interactive now, shall we? I could read some of the comments and comment on some of the reads. So I think as the song was progressing, I think I got a little, yes, I jumped onto the yacht. And then especially when the strings came in, I was like thinking, oh yes, Careless Whisper. I don't know what, but, and then when the sax came in, once I make myself laugh, it's on. So I will mess with some of these tracks. One of the cool things in this is that you can isolate tracks. So you can have just piano, and then you could add, like, if you want the bass to come in. There's a, yeah. And then, of course, you can bring in a sexy sax like this. Sax was the sauce that this song was missing. Sax Sauce is a good album. If Mary was watching, I think she'd request a clarinet. Hi, Gary. Hi, Gary. Yes, a hunker. This is interesting to watch, Jim. Hi, Gary. Hi, Gary. Sax Sauce is a good album. Is this where Cat and Go get me? Yes. Boy, I don't even know where I'm gonna use this in the film. But I could. You know what's nice too is I could do this. I could go, like right now, I have, this is the classic, watch, let's do this. This is the keyboard isolated. And I can change the sound of it. pretty strong. Let's hear how it sounds in the mix. This. Now, there's all kinds of choices. Wow, that's a weird one. No, that's so strange. Oh, that might work. That's weird. This is extremely yacht, not even yacht rock. I know it's okay. You can say it. Let's see. What are you saying, by the way? But it's making me laugh, so it's good. See, you can't help but envision scenes. Chris says this sounds like an 80s private eye movie starring Glenn Fry from the Eagles in a career shift into acting. It's hot and muggy in his office. It's hot and muggy in my office right now, too. But how about an occasional hand clap or whistle sound in there? Okay, Chris. Let's do. Okay, here's how when you bring in that one band member that ruins everything. It goes like this. He says, I want to do, let's try this. Here's something else too. Now, when you guys hear the final mix of this, if it ever even makes the movie, I don't know if it will. But, it's just like a murder mystery. Anyways, you can do this too. Watch. Just watch. You can speed up the tempo, which might help it. You guys tell me what you think. Let's see if it ruins it. You tell me. Slow down a little bit. Let's go at 100. This is very Miami Vice. The corniest Miami Vice. I've never seen you. Oh, wait. Let's read the comments here. Christopher says to me, "I've never seen you looking so lovely as you do tonight." Is that I really hope that's to me. Starting to sound like the end of a Hong Kong action movie. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That hurts my eyes. I don't even know what people are talking about. But anyways. So what do we got with this? Let me see. I'm gonna definitely need some massaging. You know what? Let's try one more thing while you guys are here. I'm gonna add reverb again to the drums. My eyes are burning. Okay, let's try that. Let's try. Yeah, all right. Okay, enough of this crap. Let me say, I'm going to show you a different song now. I'm not going to work on a different song. I'll just, while I'm here. When can I show you? Oh, you guys are like this. Okay. The working title of this one was Snapdragons. This is not in the movie though, but I just want to show you. I don't always do elevator music. This is a total Chic ripoff. I just needed a palette cleanser from that last song. I needed to cleanse the palette. There's the strings again. And it sexily fades out. Sexily it fades out into the distance. Don't say it. Okay. Wow. Well, you guys hung with me while I made elevator music. I really appreciate that. That is kind of how I do it, except I don't normally have to do this when I'm working. It's a lot faster. And it usually comes out sounding like elevator music. So, yeah, now I can do the comments and stuff. Yes. And if Chris, Dee Dee was getting up and boogieing. Yes, Christopher was pop locking. And Trash Ghost said yes. Yes. Chris says I should call that song Sweaty Sex Pump and put some sort of piston sound in there at the end of the bar. Don't know what I'll call it. Oh no, we did know. It's is this how we talk or something like that? Is this how we? I don't know what it was called. I don't know if I'll use it or not. I might use it or might not use it, but it was fun to do. That made me spin like I was on Soul Train. So I like to jump around different styles. But anyways, so one thing my brother Steve, who's a really good guitarist, always criticized me for in life is that when we would record, I would plan the song once, and then I would say, okay, now do a solo, go. And he'd be like, what? But like, as you guys can see, like I don't listen to the song 1,000 times and then go hit each perfect note and everything. So that's why my stuff has a certain, as we say. So, and Jim composes music while doing and I was doing the Wednesday Adams Dance theme. So that was good. But, all right. So, boy, I kind of wrapped that early. Well, I started early. Been going for an hour and 17 minutes. Let's see some of the other updates that happened. I recorded Charlie Rossman's lines, a third of the net. He's got like a third of the lines left to go, maybe a quarter to go. So he's almost done. I'll be recording some more voices in the next couple weeks with some folks. And I got this. My microphone kind of stopped working. The one I had, I don't know why, but maybe because it was pretty cheap mic. But I bought another cheap mic. I bought this. I'm not even using it now. I should be using it now. But I got this. What the hell is the name of it? I don't even know what brand it is. Am I holding it upside down? No, I don't know what it is. Somebody tell me. But anyways, it's a really good mic. It works. It's very simple, easy to use, plug and play mic. And I'll tell you what I paid for it. I paid $49 for this mic. That's right. 49 American dollars. So, Jim, the back room is complicated. Jim, this was interesting to watch. Jim, the back room is this back room? Here's my grandfather. Right there. Watching over my shoulder. I would give a studio tour, but there's not much studio to tour. I don't consider this the studio. This is an office. But Christopher says you could record an RKO production on that. Yeah. Hello. Coming to you from live from the seedy town of San Francisco. So, what else? The composing room. Oh, you mean like the layout Logic. It's pretty, yeah, it's I used to use a long time ago, use GarageBand, and then I went to Logic, an older version, and then I went to this newer version. I went to this new version, and she told me, she said, Jim, get out of my room before I call the police. And that was that. All right. Yeah, the techie stuff. Yeah, using that stuff is like, it's just really you're concentrating on one layer at a time. And it's just that there's a lot of layers, so it looks like a lot. And I could say I'm not the most techie person either. And I use like you guys saw me cutting and pasting and loop. That's the way I was doing loops. There's other ways to do it that are way smarter and easier, I'm sure. I just don't know how. So just like my animation, it's all ad hoc and just, I just kind of create it just to work on the fly. But yeah. Chris said that's what I told him. But I don't know what he told me. It was probably one of those off-color jokes I made earlier. I apologize, Chris. So what else? If anybody has any questions about the film, I'll be doing another hey man, how's your movie going? With actual clips from the movie. The next couple of weeks are going to be really big weeks for the movie. I won't be doing more music online. This was a one-time thing. And actually thank you, Ken Mora, for suggesting it. Probably would have been a lot easier if somebody else was doing the recording and I was just doing the playing, not doing it through StreamYard, but I don't have that many friends that do the recording, Jim. That's right. Well, it's Paul Pate McCartney. I'm not wearing pants. So, Diddy says, but your animation has that off-the-cup vibe, which makes it unique. Thank you. And I know that that's like the key to my animation too, is it's its style and uniqueness, because I'm not trying to do Disney level, animation. But Chris says, complex as that might look, you made it work into something cool. Help me relax. Thanks. Nice one, Jim. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I think from the get-go on that little song, I think I was I got a careless whisper. I don't know if I call it careless whisper, but I got like a big 80s sax keyboard vibe from it from the beginning. I wasn't trying to do straight jazz. I wanted to do something real lush and over produced than just, kind of, like on a tacky yacht. So, and I think I succeeded, but I don't know I don't know how I will use that in the movie, or if it'll be for 1 second or what, or if I'll go back and change some of the instruments. We'll see. It's very difficult for me to write for a specific scene. Although I have, but it's difficult. It's very difficult. And yes, I still say it needs a filthy title. So, but I'm going to do it. Like I said, I'll do another one of these with an update with some artwork. And I do have something to show you artwork wise. I do. By the way, this character is Freak Daddy. I made this t-shirt. Years ago, I made this t-shirt. This is one of my characters. This is going to be the thumbnail for this show. So, okay. And I have a character I'm going to show you. There's a scene that takes place in a bowling alley, and my friend Nisam plays this character that actually I could play you an audio file because I'm an audiophile. Where is it? Nisam plays this character that's just like a pro bowling groupie. Like he's just a guy that hangs out probably at the bowling and wants to hang out with the pro bowlers, but he's also kind of a jerk, like kind of an easily agitated guy. And where is it? Oh, here we go. I'll give you a couple of hints. The bowling alley is in Oxnard, California. It's not based on a real bowling alley, but this bowling alley is this is Nisam's character. Right now, you guys, his name is Cherokee Evans. And this is what he sounds like. Wait, this is what he sounds like.
We could just step outside, man.
Whoops, sorry. Here's what else he says. He says,
hey, man, I just wanted to tell you that the way you rolled tonight, oh, man, you were just creating havoc, man. That was awesome. Can I get like an autograph?
So there's that. And then, yeah, anyways. That's Cherokee Evans. I don't, you guys need to Google Cherokee Evans. I didn't find anything, so. But, yeah. Trashco says, Jim, I need a DVD of all your work. I will give you a DVD of all my work if you send me a self-addressed envelope. I don't actually sell them anymore. I one time got I once got an order for some DVDs like a year and a half ago, and I had stopped selling them like 5 years ago, because I don't really have a way to fulfill them. But we'll talk. I just if we can figure out a way to get it to you, I will give it to you. So, all right. So Ryan Lohman, hello, MTV Animation Generation. Yes, thank you. Adult Swim should have contacted you. They're missing out. You know what? I noticed that all the Adult Swim and even the Fox Animation, they kind of have a certain cadence. It's different than mine. What I would like is to find some cable network That's not one of the main ones. That just allows more freedom, and then can put on a weird series or do films like I'm doing. I think that would be a better fit. I don't necessarily need to be on Adult Swim or something like that, but I mean of course that'd be great. I'd be unexpectedly flabbergasted. But I did have, however, I don't know if you guys know this, but I did help with designing some characters for the Fox series, Bless the Hearts. And it's the 4 main characters. I helped design the 4 main characters. And my name is on the credits. Go look. If you ever watch Bless the Hearts, it'll say character designs by Jim Lujan. But I didn't design all the characters at all. I just helped with the main 4. And El Rey Network, yeah. So yeah, call Robert Rodriguez and tell him to hook a brother up. I think I even wrote years ago when they were forming the El Rey Network, and Robert Rodriguez was talking about how I'll give opportunities to the filmmakers that don't have a voice and blah blah blah. I think I wrote them, but I never heard back. And also, well, I mean, that's a perfect scenario. That the El Rey Network would be really good. I could design something for them, animated show or something for them. That would be fantastic. Dee says, ha ha ha, Cherokee Evans. Can somebody Google Cherokee Evans, by the way? I mean, it might be a real person, but it's not like, oh my God, it's not a famous thing, right? If it were the 90s, I'd be on liquid television. Yeah, you're probably right. I started doing cartoons at the end of the 90s. And so the early 2000s is when I really started formulating. So I was in Spike and Mike's Sick and Twisted Film Festival in the early 2000s. But I miss DVDs, by the way. I don't know if you guys miss DVDs. I really liked selling DVDs. I like the tactile, like the feel of a DVD. But but all of my stuff is on YouTube, by the way. The DVDs that I would sell have very little exclusive content. Some of them might have a little bit, but pretty much everything that you would want on a DVD of one of mine, I ended up putting up on YouTube because I stopped selling DVDs. So just go to my YouTube, this YouTube channel here, and subscribe to it. That's what I need is subscribers. I have a very low amount of subscribers for as wonderful of a human being that I am. It's super low. In fact, I want to show an example of how wonderful I could be. Look at this short commercial.
Sheriff deputies are investigating yet another psychic murdered in the greater LA area in the past 30 days.
We're dealing with a serial killer, Detective Ford.
I am Lars Lazarus, your host for The Mind of Lars Lazarus. And today, we will be delving into the psychic realm of possibilities.
I'm calling from a private research group. I think your gifts are special, Lars.
I really feel that things are going to be looking up for me now.
You can see things like that if you go to jimluhan.com. So jimluhan.com takes you to my YouTube channel, by the way, in case you didn't know. Let's go back to the comments. I told you all I'd hang out till 8 o'clock Pacific, 11 o'clock Eastern, and dang it, I'm going to do it. Wait, hold on. I just like to collect physical discs from the independent artists. I'll send you some. If we can figure out a way to ship it to you somehow where it doesn't cost me $1,200, you got it. And some Levi's outlet, Jim. Wait, hold on. Let me go back a little bit. Christopher, mad respect to you because you do this so seamlessly on your show. He was born in 1750. Dee, I'm sorry. Who were you talking about born in 1750? I missed the joke because I was not there for the joke. All right. Okay. But a little bit about the Fool Fungus production. I still say, oh my God. Here we go. Cherokee Evans. Oh, okay. It doesn't matter. I'm going to name the guy Cherokee Evans. He looks, I don't know. That's a funny name for him. And he only appears in one scene of the movie. But there are a lot of scenes in this movie. A ton of scenes in this movie. And there's a lot of characters. The voice work that Charlie did this week for me really helped me tie a lot of things together. It felt so good to get that on tape, digital, but it helped me tie a lot of the story together. And now, for example, when I record with Corey Kerr's wife, Malia, who plays Brandy in this film, I already know what her lines are because I'm not working from a traditional script. I'm not working from, a layout like that. What I do is whenever I record with somebody, I send them their scene with all of their lines and some of the other lines but I don't send them I don't have a big whole collected script because I approach these movies, unfortunately, the same way that I do when I was doing them by myself, which is I didn't need a script. I just had notes. And that made me very lazy to write a script. And I know Gary Hodges is punching the wall over and over in anger till his fist is bloodied. But I'm sorry, Gary. That's just how I work. And it works. And again, I know a lot of animators, it's counterintuitive for an animator to be very ad-libby, I guess, to improvise, because you're supposed to plan everything out as an animator. But I like to. So I do. I'm sorry. So I'm still on track to have the movie out like around May of 2024. And I say around May. What if it comes spring 2024 and if it doesn't look like it's going to be on time, I'll let you guys know, because I'm not going to rush. There's no reason for me to rush this, to get it out by a deadline. But I mean, just the way things are falling in line, it looks like it's going to be fine. And I'm still having fun with it. I'm not sick of it yet. I took a break from it this week. Not a lot, but I took some days off from it. Was not able to get to it because of life and work and life and work. But today was great. And I got to work on it a lot today, and it felt really good. And last Wednesday, when I recorded with Charlie, we recorded for 3 hours, and he recorded so much, and we were on a roll. And normally we get burnt out, 3/4 of the way through. This time we went all the way till the end. At the very end, we started getting burnt out. But we took a breath, and then he went in and finished it, and we were done. So it was like one of our best recording sessions. It was really good. And Dee says, is this how it goes? Is this it? No, it's, we're doing that. Is that what we're doing now? That's like one of the catchphrases from the movie. Trademark Gary Hodges, 2023. Yeah, from the basketball scene. It's also that happens a lot in the movie. I've incorporated that line a lot in the movie. So yeah, I'm speaking of Dee, I'm crafting this movie together. It's like a puzzle, but a puzzle that I've created all the pieces to, but it's just a jigsaw puzzle that's thrown in the air, and I'm picking up all the pieces off the ground. So I know they're all there. It's just a matter of assembling them all, putting them all together so they make sense. And the thing I'm focused on is trying to make the story a satisfying story for the audience. That's, not just a collection of random scenes, although this film is almost a collection of a lot of random scenes because there's a lot of flashbacks. Here's an exclusive. There's going to be a lot of cutaways in this film. Not a lot. There's going to be some cutaways where it'll just cut away to a documentary scene or cut away to like a commercial almost, or not quite Monty Python style, but there will be some non sequitur things that are related to the story, but it cuts away too. And yeah, it'll work. Thank you, Dee Dee. Says, you make it work, Jim. Thank you. I hope so. And when I started doing this, I was coming off of, I probably did 5 20-minute films in a row, back to back. Like each one of those 20-minute films took about 6 months to do. So I was doing like 2 films a year. And I was finding that it's hard to get the 20-minute films into festivals because I never really pursued festivals all that much. But I kind of sat down and thought to myself, I wanted to try something different. And I told myself with this film, I want the part of the goal to be that I try to get it into film festivals. That's like a primary goal for this, to get it into film festivals and also to have fun making it, which is all the time. That's my goal. But so we'll see what happens. When it comes out, I'm definitely going to hit up all the film festivals. It's going to be a feature length. So I think there's less feature length films released than there are short animated shorts. So maybe I have a good shot. So Ryan Lohman says, as long as there's some cool, crazy scene in it, you make RoboCop like commercials. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. Yes. There you go. Right. That's exactly what the little cutaway. Like, I'll give you an example. Before this film comes out, I'll release this little cutaway thing that I have. It's like a little mini documentary on Mink Fungus, the jazz guy, and it's told with this really announcer type voice, and it looks like it's kind of grainy, and that'll cut into the film. That'll be in some scenes. And there's also a running interview with Mink Fungus where he's at like a college campus and he's talking and it's like 1968 and he's talking to these students and they're sitting around and they're like, yeah, man, that's heavy, man. Yeah. And then Mink's like, yeah, man, it's all about the sound, and they're like, yeah, man, tell us more, so that interview is cut throughout the movie. So yeah, I think you guys can picture what I'm talking about. So you know what I'm talking about. So how long do they need to be to make in festivals? So here's a trick. If you have a film, Corey can tell you, if you have an animated film and you make it 5 minutes long, you have a good shot at getting into the shorts festival. If you have an animated film and it's 10 minutes long, you could probably still get into it. But if you have one that's 15 to 20 minutes long, it's like you're shooting yourself in the foot because it's too long for the short films, but it's too short for the long films. And I was so happy making 20-minute films. I didn't care. I wasn't even trying to get them into the festivals, but I made a bunch of 20-minute films because it was fun. It's what I wanted to do. And the films needed to be 20 minutes. They didn't need to be an hour. They didn't need to be 10 minutes. They worked at 20 minutes. So I just did them. And I didn't know what I was going to do with them. And I still didn't. I ended up putting some of them on Amazon. They got on Amazon. Like Infinity Pool was on Amazon. Counterclockwise in Foreverland, which is almost a feature length. That was on Amazon. What else? Something else. I don't know. But beyond that, I wasn't able to do anything with the 20-minute films. So I decided I'm going to make a feature film because a feature length film, plus I didn't want to, I love doing the 20-minute films, but I didn't want to just like, oh, I'm going to do another 20-minute film all the time. I said, let me just challenge myself. And I went through my list of previous projects, and and I came across The Full Fungus, and I thought, because there's another one that I almost did. It's John Henry Unicorn related, and I will do that one day because it's a good story I have for that one, but it's not the time right now. And The Full Fungus felt like the time. It also felt like it had legs. Like there's so many different aspects of it, but there's so many aspects of it that would work as a feature film that I felt like it had legs. That's why I did The Full Fungus, because I felt like where I'm at now, like 6 months into it, I felt like I'd still be motivated to do it, and I am. So good choice, Jim. Good choice, Jim. Trash goes, I think you're talking about, I'm imagining in my head, and I can't get enough of it. I hope you're talking about The Full Fungus. I hope that's what you mean, The Full Fungus. But yeah, so and I'm very grateful for all of the new people that are along for the ride too. I really hope I can inspire somebody else to do their own feature-length animated film or feature-length live-action film. So you've got this big project that you want to do, this massive project that it's like, this is your opus, this is your big masterpiece, and you're like, it's not ready, it's not time yet. I understand, and that's fine. Then make another film, specifically put that one to the side and do another film. Just prove to yourself that you can do a film, feature-length film, so that when you do your magnum opus, is that a word? Your magnum opus, that when you do it, that you're like, you have the format and you have the template to do it. I love for people to do their own films. I think it's great. I just wish there's a ton of outlets, and now's the time to do it. But I don't know. George Lucas made THX-11. Is that what it is? He made that before Star Wars, and then before American Graffiti. He made American Graffiti before Star Wars, and then he made Star Wars, right? But and then he made the Star Wars Christmas special, which I think is what everybody will remember him for, because that's his magnum opus. So, there you go. Ryan said, "Oh, you inspire." Yes. I hope so, man. I hope so. I hope I inspire somebody to do their own film. As long as they don't ask me to animate it, we're cool. But yeah, I say that almost selfishly, because I want there to be more of me out there doing this. I want like Paul Pate knows this. Paul Pate knows this very well. I bugged him so much to do animation. Like I pushed him, like, you need to, and his first run out the bat, he won like an award at a film festival. So, and then I saw how like he was getting a little bit burnt out of animation. And so I was like, okay, when you're ready, come back. But I mean, he's so good at comics, so he'll go through that, and then one day he'll get the itch and he'll do it again. Me, I do not have the motivation to do comics. I thought years ago in the 90s, I thought I did, and I dabbled in it. I just didn't do it. I mean, I've said this before. Animation scratches so many itches, and I got a lot of itches. No, but it scratches so many itches because I could do music, I could do drawing, I could do editing, set design, character design. It's just all the things I like doing, I can do. And that's the plus and the minus. So, take that as you will. Take that as you will. So George Lucas produced the Ewok live action movies, which I think is his legacy. I think we'll all agree. I think we can all agree. And there's another thing too, not having that many Now I'm saying there are other independent filmmakers out there, animators out there, but I'm just saying I don't know a lot of people that are doing what I'm doing. If you're a comic book artist, or let's say you're a graphic novel creator, writer, and artist, you're going to find tons of other people out there that do that. And that's so cool. I think that's one thing I've always been in awe of with comics, is that there's such a community. I know it goes both ways. It's not always nice, but you know what I'm saying. So, but yeah, like Dee Dee says, I've never desired to do comics or animation, but I love the art and process. Yes, because it's all about creativity and a vision, and making a vision something tangible, something real, not just a thought in your head. It's actually existing, you know. And yes, Howard the Duck was fun. I don't care what anyone says. Okay, here's something, Ryan, you'll like. As a kid, I saw Howard Duck in the theater twice. I stayed for it. I liked it so much that I watched it 2 times in a row as a kid. And I haven't seen it since, but I did like it as a kid. I loved it as a kid, obviously, you know. And the creative endeavor inspires, Dee Dee. I agree. I'm the same way. And it's inspiring watching you, you know. So I think I don't know, somebody on a creative, not to get too woo-woo about it, but I do believe this. I believe that we are like receptors, and the creativity is like floating around out there, or I don't know what you could say, the inspiration, and we're like, it just depends on how finely tuned a radio you are, and if your parts are working, you know. But it kind of goes, it comes through you, and it is kind of like divine and stuff. It's strange. I don't know. I think oh, that's the truth meter. The truth meter went off. That's Ken Mora. Ken Mora just sent me this picture. I don't know why. It's jazz related. That's really cool. Thank you, Ken. Ken, is there, if you're watching, is there a caption? Or you're not watching because you'd have jumped in. He's probably at a jazz show right now, when he could have seen the jazz show earlier. I think y'all know. Chris says, I've never considered doing an animated project. Yeah, I know, because it's kind of daunting. It's kind of, I also say this to a budding filmmaker. I say, find your style and your technical ability first, and then work with that. Like reverse engineer it. Like find what you can do, what you can, like what you're able to do, and then make something with that. And I know maybe you're supposed to aspire to like, well, I want to learn this stuff, and I want to learn how to do this, and I want to learn that. I get it. And that's what you should do. But if you want to get the ball rolling, then I really do believe then just working with what you have and what you can do is the way to start. And that's the way I started. I started, as you read in the history books, I started animatics with still images, and like I would draw like 2 people talking. This is how it looks. So I draw 2 people talking, and it would go like this. It would be like, hey, where are you going? And then I would do like a close-up. I'm not going anywhere. Where are you going? I'm going to the proctologist. The proctologist? Yes. He's given me a great deal. A deal that I can bend over backwards for. The end. And that's how I became famous. But I did animatic cartoons, and there was no animation in them at all. They were just cutaways. And I made videos of those, and I got a public access TV show doing that. Now, I got 0 money, but I did get a TV show. So now you know. And Ryan says, I've done pixel shorts and a few 3D videos, working on something longer right now. Yeah, I mean, and also everybody doesn't have to make a movie. Like that's not my goal to get everyone to make a movie. I just want more people making movies. Like if people are on the fence, why not? You know, why not? I'm out to ruin everyone's life. Didi says, in case some person is Ken, it's a cool. Ken, are you not some person? Are you, Ken? I mean, you are some person, but you know what I'm saying? You know. Christopher says, okay, you've talked a minute. I'll do a film about a proctologist. Yes. Yes, you should. It'll be great. It will be great. A story you could really, you know, sink your glove into. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Cash goes, what was that show called? It was called Jim Lujan's Animatic Cartoons, or Jim Lujan's Animatic Cartoon Show. I don't remember which one it was. Jim Lujan's Animatic for sure, Cartoons for sure, or Cartoon Show. I don't remember, but I a few years ago I was even getting emails. This is years ago, but somebody in Santa Monica said, hey, I just saw your Okie Dokie the Clown on, you know, public access. And I was like, what? That was like 12, 15 years after I did it, you know, and it was still playing somewhere. So, but, and where can I watch it? I don't think you can watch, you can't. I don't think it's anywhere. I don't even have copies of it. I don't. If I did, I'd air them. Although, one day when the FBI raids my garage, probably the next couple of weeks, but one day, and they go through all my videos, I bet you I probably have 1 or 2 episodes on VHS somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. So, some person, who are you? Tell me now. Are you Ken Mora? Ken Mora, is that you? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Gary asks, what keyboard are you using? Let's look at my keyboard. It's a MIDI keyboard. It's a small keyboard. It's the it's the AKM 320 MIDI Plus. And I will completely vouch for this little keyboard because I had another one. No hate towards that brand. In fact, because I can't even remember what brand it was. But the keys broke after like 2 years. The key, like they were just indented, they broke. And I'm not smashing the keys down. But this one, I've had this one for like 4 years, and I haven't had a single issue with it. It's really, really, really nice. Gary, if you mean the musical keyboard or you mean the one I'm typing on now, because it's a Mac. So just being clear, you know. Christopher says, just a moment of outrage. McDonald's has a new Big Mac commercial saying, just can't get enough. Are they? They're not using Depeche Mode song, are they? Who's Ken Mora? That just adds fuel to the Ken Mora fire if you are Ken Mora. By the way, if you are Ken, you should change your name to one word, Ken Mora. Ken Mora. Ken Mora. So, which was super racist, and I apologize. I just did that. Ken Mora's book his graphic novel is Caravaggio. Type in Ken Mora Caravaggio into Google and your life will change. It's an awesome book. It really is. Which is really funny because Christopher had that book even before Ken Mora came into the picture, into the scene. Have I ever been in a band? What? Nobody asked? Okay, nobody asked that. I'll tell you. No. I have a million fake bands, though. I probably have 20 or 30, 40 fake bands that I've been a member of. Some of them have been all me, but I've never been in an actual band that played live on stage and everything. So I have played live, but not on stage. But I'm a studio rat. So, and I got a lot of music. The Full Fungus. See, I don't want to say this because what if I change my mind? But I'll say it in this way. In the Full Fungus, I'm planning to use some older music, some pre-recorded music that I've done with my fake bands in the past, in certain scenes. But I'm pretty sure of a couple of them, but I'll have more on that later. But it's been nice to dig through the old catalog and find a song that, like, especially there's one particular one that happens towards the beginning of the movie, at the beginning of the movie, that it fits really well. I was trying to, in fact, I was thinking of recording a song that sounded like this old song that I recorded, but I just like, I'll just use the old song. It works. So I might do that. So subject to change, but I'm getting ready to rap right now. Not rap. Yo, 1 2 1 2. I can rap. If you don't believe me, go look up Dollar Money, then you'll know. But I am getting ready to wrap up for the night because I said I would go till 8 Pacific, 11 Eastern. This, talking to you, is much easier than playing live music, trying to record and do the Wednesday Addams dance. It's very uncomfortable to record to. I think if I had a setup where like a camera was over here and the keyboard was here, and then I could type over here, it would be better. But I had everything all laid out right here, and it's just weird. It was just odd. I felt like doing everything left-handed, and I am right-handed. But talking to you and using words of kindness and love has just really helped to fill my heart with joy. So, okay, I want to promote a couple things before we go, but none of them are mine. Dee Dee Willingham, for those of you watching, I wish my cousin Becky was here right now. Gosh, I just said that out loud. Becky, can you believe I just said that? I wish you were here. Wow, that's a first. Becky. Anyways, we give her a hard time. But Becky, Dee Dee, I sent Becky, my cousin, your channel. So if she ever pops on there, that will be nice. But I think she'll really get a kick. Becky is very, very creative. She has her own like clothing line that she's done in the past. She's really, really creative. Really, and she's good too. She's really good. So, but for those of you that haven't seen Dee Dee's channel, Dee Dee Willingham, if you guys please feel free to put your links or your channels or whatever in the comments. Go now, do it now, so that you all can check out each other's work and support each other. Because I like that. I think that's a great thing. I think that is, it's not even about networking. It's just about, people supporting people. I think that's a good thing. I like that. I like positivity, and what else? What else? I want to show off my Woof mouse pad. Okay. I want to show off my Dune sticker from Dune Coffee in Santa Barbara. It's not raining here yet in California. We're supposed to have a huge storm. Today is August 18th, 2023, or August 19th. It's Saturday, August 19th, 2023. If you're watching this in the future, we're all gone now. I know this is playing in an arena of people, and I want to tell you all this. I know each and every one of you by name because I am a psychic king from the year 2023. Okay. I wanted them to freak out if they watch it. So anyways, okay, I'm going to wrap it up. Well, anyways, please, like I said, please put your Christopher Runciman. Guys, if you haven't, Christopher Runciman every single day does a live art stream at 11 a.m. Eastern on his channel. I think you guys can click on each other's names or something. I don't know how it works, but these kids with their YouTube. But everybody, you guys should look each other up. And we all know DVSM and Gary Hodges. Please, who doesn't know that? Yeah. But this was fun. I think the next one that I'll do, if you believe me, would probably be in a couple weeks. I like to do these every couple of weeks. The next one I do will have a lot more new artwork because I will have a lot more new scenes done and hopefully some animated scenes. I was talking to Deacon Burns yesterday, who's doing the voice of Mink Fungus and Wilt Fungus. And he asked me how many scenes I have. I have a rough version of about 20-something minutes of the film. Not done, but pretty much done. And out of that 20 minutes, like 2 scenes are fully done, completely done. And then the third one is almost done. And then the rest of them are pretty much done, but I got to go in and fix them. So I got a really rough version of 20-something minutes. So I'm doing good. And I got a lot of artwork to do, which makes me very happy because the artwork right now is the most fun part of this film to do. The animating is the least fun. The music can be the most fun, but is not the most consistent because I don't do music for it every day. But I do draw a little bit every day on it. All right. I'll say goodnight. If you guys are out there, is this thing on? Say goodnight to each other. And let's see. I want to see if the live chat is working here. Oh, by the way, you guys, look, the live chat is working. I can't see any of this in StreamYard for some reason. I didn't know you guys were commenting. So I'm going to sit here for 20 minutes and read all the comments I missed. Okay. Okay, good. You guys are putting in links. Good. Yeah. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for, again, I know it's ridiculous. The music creation can be not the most fun thing, but thank you for hanging out, watching it. It was fun to do, and I really appreciate it, you guys. Be back with episode 13 with mystery guests somehow. In a couple of weeks, maybe I'll surprise you. Maybe it'll be sooner, but I'll see you guys then. All right. Good night, everybody. And may your fungus be